A righteous protection.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Our opening contest sees Raw Women Champ China versus the HBIC Mia Yim. Mia Yim with a nice standing reverse into the side headlock. China into the Irish whip. And misses with the reverse elbow. Running swinging neck breaker from the ninth wonder of the world. What a powerful clothesline. China now with the neck crank. Yim able to fight to her feet and fight out the hold. Running front chop block. China fighting from the ground. Into the Hurricane Rana with a couple of digs into your Griznell. If you've been joining us week after week, China remains undefeated. She has not been beaten. She hasn't had a title match either. Apron. China with the hip toss from the apron. Kick to the gut. Mia Yim with a kick of her own into the code blue. No pin. Perhaps Mia Yim, the HBIC from NXT, could be the first to hand China a loss. Yim into the Northern Lights suplex again with no bridge. China with the Irish whip. Into the power slam. Now just, a little bit of choking. It's always a good thing. Into the tilt-a-whirl standing power slam. China looked like she was going for the pendulum backbreaker. Turns it into a tilt-a-whirl standing power slam. Couple of boots for good measure. Picking Yim up off the apron. Another kick to gut into the jumping DDT. China bringing Yim back to her feet into the snapmare. Went for the spine kick, missed. Yim with a drop kick to the back of China's head. A couple of stomps of her own, perhaps looking to change the momentum of this matchup. Single leg takedown with a couple of knuckle sandwiches for good measure. Yim now taunting just a bit, playing to the crowd. I wouldn't recommend that in a match with the Raw Women's Champ. Yim with a neck crank of her own, slamming China to the mat. Into the mounted position, little grounded pound. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes a punch to the face will change your mind about a situation. Yim now on the attack with the Dragon Screw leg whip. Little kick to the mammary glands. Yim with the Saito suplex. Now look, well, I think she was about to look to build some good momentum. China, the veteran, wisely. Oh my gosh. What in the who did you just do? Mia Yim definitely went for a suicide dive. Now both women on the outside. China back in firm control, throwing Yim into the ring. Mia Yim had control of the match. What in the world is the vaginal claw? All right. Did that to my wife last night. Now Yim getting drugged into, okay. Forearm sledge from China. She seems to be sweating profusely. Perhaps somebody knows Bobby Boucher's phone number. She is in need of a water boy. Yim to the top. What are we going to see here? Perhaps a moonsault. Oh, Yim with the corkscrew moonsault. Still no pin. Collar and elbow tie up. China just a tad too strong. Running shoulder block. Stomp to them titty nipples. Gut kick. Looking for the pedigree. China with the pedigree on Mia Yim. No pin. Perhaps looking to punish. Might have been a mistake. Yim into the counter with the fireman's carry. Picks up China. The forearm shiver. What are we going to see next? Putting her down on the second rope. Yim with a little rope choke. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Use your environment to your advantage. Yim into the pin. China out at 1.5. Got to do more damage than that. Yim. Uh-oh. She could be setting up for the protect your neck. Or she could be setting up for another dragon screw leg whip. What do I know? Yim with the Irish whip. Into the arm drag. Both women seem to be a bit winded at this point. Yim going for that spinning heel roundhouse kick. China with the block, throwing her to the mat. Picking her back up. Military press, showcasing the absolute strength of our Raw Women's Champ. Dropping her face first to the mat. And we're going to chill out for a second. What's up with that guy in the crowd in the green shirt? A little too excited. Yim with another running front chop block. Seems for some reason she is focused on the leg of China. But no real damage has been done. Yim going for the protect your neck. Nails it. Better hurry up with that pin. Mia Yim into the roll-up. Hooks the outside leg. 2.5, maybe even 3/4 and 12 cents. But China kicks out before the count of 3. Yim with the spinning heel kick. Into the pin once again. China out with a strong kick out of 2. Yim with the front face lock. Could be going for the guillotine choke. Yes, she is. Too close to the ropes. Ring awareness, young lady. Ring awareness. Into the mounted position. A couple more knuckle sandwiches for dinner. And a slap to boot. Yim into another Saito suplex, reversed by China, standing drop kick. What will China do here? Going for the forearm, Yim, and another reversal into the clothesline. The action is fast and furious. Vin Diesel in here. China with the inverted atomic drop. Damaging some lady parts. Soccer ball kick to the rib cage. China into the abdominal stretch. May not necessarily be looking for the win, just looking to get damage dealt to Yim. Yim fighting out. Into the head scissors takeover. Yim now looking to gain control. Overhand slap to the face. Slamming China to the mat. Yim going for another backdrop suplex. Reversed by China. Running Enzu lariat to Yim. Knocking her to the mat. China going for the powerbomb. Nails it. Now what? China into the standing tilt-a-whirl power slam. Picking Yim up yet again, looking to punish the challenger. Going for the scoop slam. Yim with the reversal drop down, running front chop block. Again, going for the pin. Not enough. In the words of Michael Jackson, don't stop till you get enough. Yim going for the package pile driver. Got absolutely every piece of that into the cover. This could be. No! China kicks out again. Such resiliency and toughness from our Raw Women's Champ. Yim into the protect your neck. That's the second one if you're keeping count. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Mia Yim is the first woman to beat our Raw Women's Champion, Chyna. Too bad it was not for the title, but with a victory like this, I would expect a title shot to be in line. Chyna now, the great sportsman that she is, sportswoman, with a shake of the hand, perhaps we could see a very spirited and competitive rivalry between these two. Celebrate Mia Yim, and celebrate you shall. What a victory. Our second match of the evening features The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Roddy Strong, and what I'm sure will probably end up being the rest of Undisputed Era. Roddy Strong into the standing wrist lock, into an arm lock. You're going to have to work hard on The Fiend. He is no average man. Roddy Strong, butterfly suplex, very nice technique. Picking up The Fiend. Into the Uranagi backbreaker. And if you know what they call Roddy Strong, the Messiah of the backbreaker, it is for great reason. Bray Wyatt slamming Strong into the turnbuckle. Strong with a punch to the gut. A couple of forearm strikes. Snapmare, soccer ball kick. Roddy Strong went for the... Okay. Roddy Strong went for a jumping knee strike. Missed Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt turned around, went for a running crossbody, and hit the ref. So here we are. Strong with another snapmare, missing the soccer ball kick. Bray Wyatt into a Saito suplex of his own as we see Undisputed Era conversing outside the ring as Bobby Fish looks pretty happy. Kick to the back from Roddy Strong. Crappy little boots. Strong looked to be going for a forearm, blocked by Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Rope on suplex from the Fiend. Swinging for the fences, and he missed. Euro uppercut from the Fiend. Looks like he was going for an overhead power slam. Roddy with the counter into the small package. Only a 2 count. Forearm from Roddy. Another one. Slingshot suplex from Roddy Strong. Beautiful. The Fiend able to fight out of the scoop slam attempt into a drop down DDT. Fiendish Uranagi from the crazy mask wearing guy. Kick to the gut. Fiend into the suplex toss. Really starting to punish Strong right now. Surprised we haven't seen the involvement of his Undisputed Era brothers. Fiend with the stomp to the gut. Roddy Strong now with the Irish whip. Into the power slam. Mounted position, little ground and pound. Roddy Strong now following up with the forearms into the back forearm. Running with the leaping lariat. Strong now trying to gain control of the matchup. Drop kick swatted away. You punk buster. The Fiend with the overhand fist. Hammer fist to Roddy Strong. Fiend now from the top rope. Jumping knee drop. Misses. Uh-oh. Got a little teleportation Undertaker stuff going on in here. Fiend into the Python choke. as the rest of Undisputed Era stands there and watches. I gotta say, I'm very surprised that they have not gotten involved in this matchup. Fiend with the front face lock, elbow to the neck, Roddy with the takedown. Into the stronghold. We have never seen the Fiend tap out. And he releases. Rolls him over into the cover. Oh, wow. So I guess maybe the Fiend got a herniated disc or something, or that re-aggravated a football injury. I'm not sure. Very impressive win for Strong, nonetheless. Quite a feather in the cap of Roddy Strong.
Roderick Strong.
And there you see it, ladies and gentlemen, the Undisputed Era. The most dominant faction on Monday Night Raw. Welcome to our main event of the evening, which features The Bar versus Hulk Hogan and Cedric Alexander. Not gonna dig too deep on that, as I don't want to lose my job. But hey, people can change, right? Till they date your daughter. Anyway, the Immortal One started things off with Sheamus, Cesaro, sorry, a little discombobulated, thinking about that. Cesaro into the snapmare, standing drop kick to the back. Overhand right, Hogan into the Biel throw. Now tagging in Cedric Alexander. These two know each other quite well. We have seen many a one-on-one contest between Cesaro and Cedric Alexander. Alexander with the flatliner, reverse STO if you will. Into the soul kick, right in the breadbasket. Alexander with the grounded headlock, transitioned into a handstand headlock, applying the pressure to the head and neck area. Jumping elbow drop. Stomp to the gut, and Cesaro says, "No, sir, I'm out of here." Back up to the apron, into the ring. Front face lock. Reverse Cesaro with the forearm. Tag to the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Running, standing in Zaguri. Bicycle knee kick from Sheamus sends Alexander to the mat. Alexander into Casadora arm drag. Alexander working the leg a little, which is not a bad game plan for a guy the size of Sheamus. He is no small fella. Alexander now fighting out, running. Sheamus with the reversal into the clothesline to outside. Sheamus with the open hand strike, swatted away. Alexander went for a jumping clothesline, and we had a malfunction at the junction, which is quite commonplace in 2K20. This whole game's a malfunction. Sheamus throwing Alexander around on the outside. Going for the chop, reversed by Alexander. Underhook arm drag. Now throwing Sheamus back into the ring. Alexander on the apron, back into the ring. He goes to follow. Running with the fall away moonsault slam into the cover. Will it be enough? Sheamus out at 2. Alexander with the punch, spinning Sheamus around. Lumbar check. Could this be enough? We won't know. Sheamus whipped into the corner, fighting out. Double axe handle smash to Alexander. You might have missed a chance, young guy. Sheamus into the cover. Alexander out at 1. What a move by Cedric Alexander into the full Nelson drop to the face, playing to the crowd with the little Hulk Hogan-esque type stuff, maybe? Little flexing and whatnot. Sheamus crawling to the ropes to pull himself back to a vertical base. Alexander meets him halfway. Feint punch. Alright, I wouldn't be playing. Okay, I wouldn't be playing to the crowd that much if I was you. Cedric just letting Sheamus. Okay, you let him make the tag? Far be it from me to impede anyone's game plan, nor question it. Cesaro looking like he want to go a swinging. Now Cedric Alexander. Cesaro into the Carolyn lift. Gut wrench suplex from the Swiss Cyborg / Superman / all that. Back into the ring we go. Alexander whipping Cesaro into his home corner. Enziguri springboard. Cesaro with a kip up. Talking about, nah, player. It ain't happening that way. Clothesline to the outside. Waist lift side slam. Hey, Cedric Alexander, you know, a tag wouldn't be a bad idea, but, you know, who am I? You listen. Congratulations. Hulk Hogan back into the matchup. And Cesaro throwing him to the outside of the ring. Time to get to work, fella. Cesaro with a stalling suplex. Look at the strength. Hulk Hogan by no means is a small guy. The native Swiss fella showing you why he is called the Swiss Superman. Back into the ring we go. Cesaro ducks, few leg kicks to knot up the quad. Just kick him in his hip. Running big boot. Cesaro now dragging Hogan to the center of the ring. Looking for more rolling gut wrench suplexes. There's one. Now tagging in Sheamus. Did we see a bro kick, an atomic leg drop, standing power slam from Sheamus. Dragging the Immortal One to the rope. Placing him across the second rope. Sheamus with the running knee to the face of the Immortal Hulk Hogan. Irish Curse backbreaker into the bro kick. Pin broken up at 2 by Cedric Alexander. Now tag Cesaro back into the matchup. Into the sharpshooter. Perhaps too close to the ropes. Ring awareness. Ring awareness. Cesaro into the cover, not enough to keep down Hulk Hogan. Hogan into an Irish whip of his own. And something. Alpamar water slide. Cesaro allowing the tag to Cedric Alexander. Running Euro uppercut. Another gut wrench suplex. Alexander rolling out of the wrist lock into a drop toe hold. Underhook arm drag. Who is going to do it? Brain buster from Alexander. Could we see into the pin? Cesaro out at 2. Overhand strike from Alexander into another lumbar check. Picking Cesaro back up. Yeah, we've seen this before. What's it gonna be this time? Snapmare into the running single leg drop kick. Into the rolling guillotine lock from Alexander. Cesaro came in to break up the submission and ended up booting the ref right in the face. The ref is down, man. Grab a table ladder, a chair, any of that. Alexander looking as if he's calling for the end of the match. Into another handstand headlock. Might be a little too close to Cesaro's home corner for that. Alexander again playing to the crowd. Wouldn't recommend that too much. It's your life. Live it how you wanna. Cesaro with the reversal into the arm drag. Uh-oh. Gotch neutralizer. Got him. And down he goes. Cesaro into the cover. Hogan breaking up the pin right as the ref's hand was coming down for the 3 count. Could it be time to swing? Jumping boot stomp from the Swiss Cyborg. Cesaro now dragging Alexander all the way across the ring to his corner. Picking him up by his neck. Into the pendulum backbreaker. Make that another one. Shades of Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix. Cesaro Irish whipping Alexander into his corner again. Headbutt. Going back to the pendulum backbreakers for the second time. Perhaps weakening Cedric Alexander up for the sharpshooter. And we're just chilling. Tag to Sheamus. What is a tag team without tag team moves? Sheamus into the mounting position. Cedric Alexander reversing the Irish curse into a reverse STO. Into the rolling guillotine choke again, but too close to the ropes, young man. Ball in. Cedric Alexander ain't got no jump shot. Alexander with the lumbar check for Sheamus. Will that be enough? Cesaro into the ring, breaking up the pin just in the nick of time. Alexander with the waistlock takedown. And another one. Boy, if you don't stop playing to the crowd and win the match, what is this guy doing? I got a date with a sandwich. Come on. Alexander, fireman's carry position. Detonation kick. This guy. I mean, really. Excuse me, sir. We don't get paid by the hour. You allow Sheamus enough time to get back up. Yeah, you're probably going to pay for that. Sheamus with the STO takedown. Irish whip into his corner. Oh, with the double axe handle. Oops, upside your head. Say what? Sheamus into the high cross. Into the corner. Nice, Cedric Alexander. I tried to told you. Into the pin. And as you can tell, nobody ran into the ring, so you know that wasn't going to be the end of the match. Bro kick from out of somewhere. Sheamus now throwing a whiffer. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. Tag team wrestling. Finally, Cesaro on the shoulders of Sheamus. Diving senton. Cesaro now into the sharpshooter. What does Cedric Alexander have left in the tank? Hogan with the breakup. No! Alexander tapped out. All that playing around, cuz. I told you. I told you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Very interesting tag teams formed, but a great main event nonetheless. We hope to see you next week. There was enough lumbar checks for a chiropractor in this match.
Here are your winners, Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, the